Located at the end of the historic Santa Fe Trail in the heart of Santa Fe, the Inn and Spa at Loretto offers luxurious amenities and personalized service that locals and visitors should expect from one of the finest hotels in the country. In fact, the Loretto is currently the only New Mexico hotel on Condé Nast Traveler's 2012 Gold List. Built nearly 40 years ago next to the famous Loretto Chapel, the Loretto reflects the true spirit and the history of the area. And whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, for one night or for 1 week, you can embrace the heart and soul of the city different at the Inn and Spa at Loretto. And I might take my own advice and do the same old thing. Dennis Marcinik of operations, you're the director of operations, of course, at the Loretto, and you are joining us this morning with details, and I'm just so happy to have you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
We've been wanting you here for a long time, and I'm excited because, you know, Santa Fe is one of the top travel destinations in the United States. Many of us already know that. But what sets the Loretto apart from all the other destinations and local hotels?
Well, we'd like to think it's service and ambiance. And when Destination took over the hotel about 4.5 years ago, we put just under $9 million into it, so really brought back the luster of that building, which is one of the most photographed buildings in Santa Fe.
It is.
So, and our spa was recently rated number 19 in a reader's poll in Condé Nast. The service, the ambiance, the restaurant, our new chef, which you're going to...
we'll talk about that in a moment.
Later,
So there's a lot of really unique qualities, and you mentioned the spa. Tell us a little bit about some of the other amenities, including the spa, because, you know, I want to show people that we actually have some video of the property, so we can talk as we look.
Well, I mean, there's a few things that drive people to Loretto besides staying over, which would be the living room bar. Which we have entertainment there Friday and Saturdays. Luminaria restaurant, when the patio's open 6 months out of the year. It's really one of the most popular restaurants in Santa Fe.
Is that Luminaria right there?
That is the That's the wedding venue, and that's another thing that for groups and for weddings, it's one of the best places to get married in Santa Fe. It's a destination venue.
It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that pool. Tell me about that.
Well, the pool's great. The pool's really for the hotel guests. It's not open for the public, but it's wonderful, and it sits next to the garden area, which we have some wonderful sculptures out front too. We're always changing the different art, and that's a big part of what Santa Fe is about as well. Dining, art, spa.
And you know, another thing that is so special is that the Loretto's vacation packages and special offers really make it easy for visitors to discover Santa Fe. So what are some of the specials that we can take advantage of?
Well, we're going into opera season, so we always have an opera package that has an opera amenity delivered to your room. And that's part of it. We're always doing different packages with spa credits or enticements, food and beverage into Luminaria in the living room to get people to come and stay over, and it helps you have a great value when you can eat in Luminaria or get a credit off in the spa.
No kidding.
During peak season, especially.
When you can do that during peak season and be able to afford it, it sure makes it extra special. And we also want to point out that the Loretto actually offers handicap accessible rooms. That's wonderful. It's really nice to know. And also a pet-friendly resort. We talk about that a lot on our show.
Pet-friendly.
How do you accommodate the dogs?
There's a nominal fee, and it's strictly for dogs and cats. No exotic animals, but
no alligators.
But we want to we want to be pet friendly, and we are, and you know, only service pets are allowed in the food and beverage area. But beyond that, you're more than welcome to stay in one of our pet friendly rooms as well.
So nice. And speaking of food and beverage areas, the living room lounge is actually a place to see and to be seen, and that's also a place where you offer a really light menu, a nice happy hour menu, and you also do the reverse happy hour as well as entertainment. So can you give me some details about that?
Well, we do a happy hour and a half from 5 to 6:30. So we'd like to think it's a little longer, a little bit more value, and it's off well drinks, wine, and beer from 5 to 6:30. So it's as much for the locals as it is for the hotel guests. And then the flip side of that is from 9 to 11, we do reverse happy hour, which is small plates of food, because Santa Fe can be somewhat of an early town, and the living room stays open till midnight during peak season, so it helps draw people into there. And Matthew Andre, our wonderful singer-songwriter partner, has been there over a decade, plays every Friday, Saturday from 8 to 11, and people love him. He's wonderful.
That's fantastic. I love happy hour and a half. I love that. And of course, you mentioned the Luminaria restaurant, and that tops TripAdvisor's list as one of the best in the countries because the service is impeccable, not to mention that the food is superb, and you've also named the new executive chef.
Right, Brett Sparman, and Brett's been, you know, Brett is has a great background, and he's been with us actually over a year, and he's actually been cooking in Luminaria, and he had some tough competition, but he's a wonderful chef, and you're going to see that later with him.
Yes.
But the service, the ambiance, and the food, the Wine Spectator list, we won our 4th Wine Spectator award this year, which is a credit to the Natasha and the front of the house managers. But you know, it's a very chef-driven, restaurant-driven city. It's very competitive, and you have to stay ahead of the competition. So,
well, we will catch up with Brett in our second half hour when we cook with Luminaria. And Dennis, thank you so much.
No, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Such a pleasure, and you won't want to miss that. And still ahead on New Mexico Style, why the tassel is worth the hassle. Don't go away.